Pakistan's economic outlook for 2050 presents a complex picture, balancing significant growth potential with substantial risks, particularly from climate change. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, Pakistan is projected to become the 16th largest economy by 2050 in terms of purchasing power parity. Their report estimates that Pakistan's GDP PPP will grow from approximately $988 billion in 2016 to $4.236 trillion by 2050. This growth trajectory is attributed to factors such as a large and youthful population, urbanization, and improvements in productivity. However, climate change poses a significant threat to Pakistan's economic future. The World Bank warns that, without substantial adaptation measures, climate-related events could reduce Pakistan's GDP by 18 to 20% by 2050. This decline would result from increased floods, heat waves, water scarcity, and air pollution, all of which can adversely affect agriculture, infrastructure, labor productivity, and public health. Globally, emerging economies are expected to experience significant growth by 2050. PricewaterhouseCoopers projects that 6 of the 7 largest economies will be emerging markets, led by China, India, and Indonesia. Pakistan's projected rise to the 16th position places it among these rapidly growing economies. To address these challenges, the World Bank has approved a $20 billion 10-year lending package for Pakistan, focusing on climate resilience, clean energy, and sustainable development. This initiative aims to support economic stabilization and protect investments from political instability. Pakistan's potential to become a major global economy by 2050 is substantial, but realizing this potential depends on effectively managing climate risks and implementing sustainable development strategies. How is it possible that Pakistan will be the 16th largest economy by 2050 if there are no industries and with corrupt politicians? And if we rely only on IMF and the World Bank, with no industries and no exports from Pakistan? Your skepticism is well-founded. While PricewaterhouseCoopers projects that Pakistan could become the 16th largest economy by the year 2050, based on purchasing power parity, this optimistic forecast assumes significant structural reforms and sustained growth, conditions that are currently challenged by issues like limited industrialization, political instability, and reliance on external financial support. PwC's projection is based on the assumption that emerging economies like Pakistan will experience higher growth rates due to factors such as a young population, urbanization, and potential productivity gains. Specifically, Pakistan's GDP at PPP is projected to reach $4.236 trillion by 2050, up from $988 billion in 2016. However, several factors cast doubt on the feasibility of this projection. Limited industrial base. Pakistan's industrial sector faces challenges like energy shortages, outdated infrastructure, and limited diversification, hindering its growth potential. Political instability and corruption. Frequent changes in government and governance issues have disrupted consistent economic policymaking and deterred foreign investment. Dependence on external financial support. Pakistan has relied on multiple IMF bailouts, including a $7 billion loan approved in 2023, highlighting ongoing fiscal vulnerabilities. Climate change risks, environmental challenges such as floods and water scarcity, threaten agricultural productivity and overall economic stability. To move towards the projected economic status, Pakistan would need to implement structural reforms, enhancing tax collection, reducing fiscal deficits, and improving governance are crucial. Invest in infrastructure and energy. Modernizing infrastructure and ensuring reliable energy supply can boost industrial growth. Promote education and skill development. Investing in human capital can increase productivity and innovation. Diversify the economy. Reducing reliance on agriculture and textiles by developing other sectors like technology and services can create more resilient growth. While the projection of Pakistan becoming the 16th largest economy by 2050 is theoretically possible, Achieving this would require comprehensive and sustained efforts to address current economic and governance challenges. Without significant reforms and strategic investments, the projection may remain an optimistic scenario rather than a realized outcome.